Hey there, everybody. I hope you're having a good day in your corner of the world. Been trying to make videos more consistently, but I've just been busy in the last 5 or 6 days, so I've skipped a few days, but here I am again. This is like my third attempt at making a video because I feel like I haven't been able to put my thoughts into place, and therefore I'm not speaking very coherently, but you know what? This is my third and last attempt at making a video. Anyway, I feel like I'm being gaslit by society right now. Gaslit about what's going on, what to believe, what's right, what's wrong, what's good, what's bad, what's morally okay, what's morally not okay. The events that have occurred, the events that haven't occurred, or I just feel like I'm being gaslit by society right now. And in this day and age, we think we're informed and that anybody that has access to the internet has access to the world. But in reality, we're very misinformed. We're more informed than we've ever been, but we're more misinformed than we've ever been, right? Because anytime you read a news article, anytime you watch something on any platform, you're always going to consume that media based on the author's bias, right? And that's inevitable. That's always been the case since the beginning of time, since the beginning of media and journalism. But that has been exacerbated in the last 10, 15 years, but 10 years. I feel like 10, 12 years, that situation, the amount of misinformation we receive has been exacerbated. And now it's to the point where you can't trust anything you read online or anything you watch online. Because there's just so much misinformation. And unless you're in that current event that's going on, let's say you're in that situation that is being reported in the news, you might experience a lot of bias that you've consumed from the media, if that makes sense. I don't know what the solution to the situation is, because I feel like the algorithm has really brainwashed our society. And it's ridiculous to think that a few guys in Silicon Valley are controlling the minds of all of us on the planet, because all of us consume media. All of us consume these platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. All of us consume these platforms that are manipulated. These algorithms are manipulated by these few guys that find themselves in Silicon Valley. And these people have an agenda, right? They have an agenda based on their interests and based on what they want to get in their lives. And so it's easier now more than it has ever been to manipulate a whole population, not just a whole nation, but basically the whole world. Because the algorithm manipulates your thinking and your critical thinking skills. And you have to be careful, because we're living in a day and age where people think that they're able to think independently, but they only think that because that's what the algorithm makes them believe, but that's not the case. The truth is, if you're consuming any kind of media, you're bound to experience some kind of brainwashing. And I know this is ironic because I'm making this video on a platform on YouTube. Yes, okay, that's the world we live in. I'm also guilty of this too. I'm also guilty of getting brainwashed and hopping on certain bandwagons that the algorithm has manipulated me into thinking that that's what I'm supposed to believe in, you know? But anyway, just be an independent thinker, okay? That's my 2 cents of the day. Peace and love. Bye.